Okay, my people, Dima is pregnant now. I know the craziest part, we don't know who the father is. Jokes apart, whilst I was watching the series, I was here thinking, what's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, now I feel like the worst thing has happened. She's pregnant, and there's a high tendency that Matthew is the father of the child. Even though I feel like there's going to be a plot twist there, I don't know why I feel like it's going to end up being Harrison's. It was just crazy to me that we got to this point of, oh, Dima being pregnant. And you see that whole thing that happened, those wives at home, yeah, the pastor's home where the church members came and they were like, oh, why is Dima at their place, blah, blah, blah. It just goes to show you how judgmental the church can be. And I feel like at this point, one would have thought that the church would have changed with regards to responding to people making mistakes and all of those things. But it's so sad that it keeps getting worse and everybody's just going about doing holier than thou kind of nonsense. Like, if it's not your cup of tea, if you don't like it, look away. Honestly, you will not die, but you going around pointing fingers like you don't do the dirtiest and most sinful things behind your closed doors. It's just very hypocritical to me. Moni, of course, I don't think Moni realizes that she's not fine. Are trying to just look away from the situation by doing a baby shower and all of those things. I'm just like, girl, she actually needs some time to actually think. And of course, I'm not going to recommend her staying away from friends and spending so much time alone. But of course, feel like she needs an ample amount of time to do some deep thinking. What does she want to do? How does she want to move forward with that marriage? Because we all know it. She's going to move forward with the marriage. I don't think she's going to go through with the divorce. Harrison hasn't learned still. I don't know. It aches my heart to find out that this man actually went to report Dima to her father without even having a conversation with her. Yes, let me play the devil's advocate for a second or for a couple of seconds. He tried to have a conversation with her for over 3 weeks and he probably felt pushed to the wall and didn't know who else to speak to other than her father. But if you see how terrified, or if you've noticed how terrified Dima is of her father, it goes to show how they don't have a good relationship or she's fearful of her father. So I think a man that is in his right senses will know that speaking to her father is actually not a smart move. But I rebuke Anyton's type of job. Like, it doesn't, at this point, I don't even care what the JD of a personal assistant is. I don't think Anyton's job title is a personal assistant. I think she's actually the first child to Money or Money's nanny. Yes, I think so. Because it doesn't even feel like she has a life outside of money. Everything is money, 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 money. Like, girl, get a life. It's so bad that she is going to church from Money's place. So are you telling me she came all the way from her house very early in the morning, let's say 6, 7, to come and join Money to go to church at maybe 8 or 9? It makes no sense to me. But like, I used to watching The Wives on YouTube, currently streaming on the Elevation TV. The first to the seventh episode is currently on the channel, so you can go check it out in case you haven't. But if you're watching, let me know what you thought in the comment section. But yeah, let's keep chatting in the comment section.